Welcome to another waste. No. Sorry, I just need a moment. You see, my mom said that Christmas was canceled because Santa Claus doesn't exist. Well, screw you, bitch. I know that he does. I saw him at the freaking mall twice. Once at the village and once at the other mall 10 minutes later. Explain that. Ah, yes, that brings me back. So, Christmases ago was a statutory rape. Wait, statutory holiday. I always get those two things mixed up. At least they said yes to wanting to sit on Santa's knee. Ha ha ha, hilarious. Actually, that reminds me. Over in Australia, Santa's not allowed to say ho 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 anymore, because the alternative meaning to ho ho ho, now he has to say ha ha ha. I find this a little mean because after a kid tells Santa what he wants for Christmas and Santa says ha ha ha, it sounds like he's laughing at the kid. Santa, I want my dad to come home for Christmas. Ha ha ha, hilarious. Wait, maybe that's just an urban legend. Which reminds me, so anyways, you're wondering about how Xmas came to be, eh? Well, what you could do is look at a Bible to find out the whole holy reason why it exists. But why go do that? Most people don't even go to church. So I guess they'd need a refresher. But then again, with all those Christmas holiday shows, you probably know the alternative reason why to have Christmas. Mainly having to do with some reindeer, an iceman, and a person in red. But what you don't know is why they call it Xmas instead of Christmas, as the Lord had deemed it so. Well, Santa was having a bit of a problem up at the North Pole about 40 years ago. The problem was, many of the elves were sick, so they were not able to prepare all the toys needed to give to the children of the world. And as luck would have it, Charles Xavier read Santa's mind, and so then he dispatched his team over to the North Pole, sensing a distress. For the mission, it started off Black Ops. They decided to send in Nightcrawler using his remote imagery suit to pose as an elf to get the lowdown. But after the blue elf talked to a few of the white ones, Marvel Girl read his mind and sent the word out to the rest of the team. So Wolverine, he decided he would give Santa a visit to offer some help. He wanted to get over being in love with Jean Grey and found out that doing inane things helps take his mind off of her. Santa begged Wolverine for help, and Wolverine, being a little bit of a softie at heart, he gave in and said his team would help. Because, you know, he's the leader, not that pussy Cyclops or Storm. Ruin my movie, will they? So, he and the rest of his team, well, they carved up a lot of presents and got them ready to go. Well, that and Forge helped create a machine that would make random presents, because that's his power. When they were all ready to go, there was another problem, this time with the reindeer. Mainly, all of them were in heat, and they needed to blow off some steam, so they were unable to fly around the world to drop off these presents. Damn you feisty reindeer! Even Iceman couldn't get them out of heat. So then the X-Men team, they used a few teleporters like Gateway and Nightcrawler and Blink. And they had all the presents teleported into the homes of all the good children in the world. The bad children ended up in the danger room, never to be heard of again. And if you believed all that happened, you must believe in the Big Red. The Big Red Phoenix, of course. Merry belated X-Men-mas to all. And to all, a Gord night. And a Batman New Year.